And we're at 23 days. Is that right? Yeah. To my nephew's wedding in Porto, Portugal. I always have to stop and think and make sure I got the days right. So we are closing in very, very fast on 3 weeks away. And so I was wondering, one of the things, of course, we always wonder about is food. And so one of the things I thought, are there some places that, kind of restaurants that we should think about? And so Cope gave me a list of 5 restaurants that I probably can't afford. I don't know. I might be able to send some of my nieces and nephews. They're doing pretty well in life, and they might be able to afford it. I can maybe send them, and maybe they can bring back a take home box or something. I don't know. So, all right. Here are 5 places that Cope recommends as possible places to eat in Porto, Portugal. And so, number one, the Majestic Cafe. Majestic Cafe. Historic cafe with stunning Belle Epoque decor, perfect for coffee and pastries, and it's one of the most famous spots in Porto. That sounds like fun. I mean, that sounds like a place. Maybe a breakfast one morning. Go and get a pastry of some kind and a coffee. That might be a nice thing to do. Number two, Badio Gold. Badio Gold. Highly rated restaurant known for its modern Portuguese cuisine and elegant atmosphere. I don't know exactly what modern Portuguese cuisine might be, but that again, that might be fun to do. I'm not sure I can afford that one, but maybe. Number three, rib, beef, and wine, Porto. So here we go. If you love steak, and who doesn't love steak, this place is a top tier choice for premium cuts and fine wine. Again, that sounds amazing. I don't know if I can afford that place or not, but maybe, who knows? Number four, the Astoria. Astoria, a stylish restaurant offering traditional Portuguese dishes with a contemporary twist. All right. So I think all these things sound great. I think that one, before I made a decision to go there, I'd probably want to see the menu, and I probably want to have an idea of how expensive it was, just to see. I mean, certainly we want to do things. We want to splurge a little bit. We're on vacation, but I also don't like surprises. And if I so like for me, and I do like to go to restaurants, but I'm not honestly that big of a food guy. So like if I were trying to decide on spending, let's say, $100 at a restaurant versus $100 on a tour and going and seeing things, I would probably pick the tour pretty much every time. So that's one of those things that but it is fun. You want to go, you want to have a good time. And the last one, Restaurante Costume Bistro, cozy spot with delicious local flavors and a great ambiance. All right, so and Cope gives us a little footnote here. Each of these places offers a unique experience, whether you're looking for classic Portuguese flavors, fine dining, or historic cafe experience. So those are 5 places. We might check those out while we are there. It does look, as I've been doing a little research into this, which makes sense. It's on the Atlantic, so I think that seafood is a big part of their culture. And so it's funny because in the stuff that I'm reading, I haven't really seen them talk about like shellfish very often. Most of the stuff is like I've seen codfish, bacalao, and I've seen sardines, and I've seen octopus. And so those are probably, um, I probably would try the codfish. All the rest of those I probably would avoid. And so there's multiple reasons for that. Number one, I am allergic to shellfish. So anything with shellfish is just off the menu automatically. Um, Sardines, I have never really liked sardines. I don't I don't think there's any possible way there's any way that you could cook those that I'm going to want to eat them. And so I have no plans to eat sardines. And octopus, I I don't, I haven't been in, gosh, almost 20 years now, 15 years. But I have always been a scuba diver, and I haven't been, as I said, in quite a while. But seeing an octopus when you're scuba diving is kind of a really special thing. An octopus, octopi, octopuses, octopi, they are amazing, amazing creatures, and they are super, super smart. And I don't know. I wouldn't want to eat one. I just it feels wrong. So it would be like for an American eating a dog. I just feel like no, that's not something you eat. You don't, not an octopus. So I'm not planning on trying the octopus. I'm not planning on the sardines, and definitely no shellfish. I don't want to have an anaphylactic reaction while I'm in Porto. But I have noticed that they seem to have a lot of pork, and that's good. I know that Spain, in particular, is very famous for types of ham. I don't know if that's true in Portugal or not, but it looks like there's a number of things that are pork. And so that's one of the things um, in another video that we'll do. I'll probably talk a little bit about some of that. So that's day 23. 5 restaurants that we might check out. I don't know if we'll eat there, but I will check them out in Porto. And now we got to find our Portuguese of the world word of the day. I've been about 50-50 on that. I mean, I was so like, oh man, that'll be awesome. We do that every day. About half the time I forget, but not today. Today we're going to see, and here we go. What do we do? Lindo maravilloso, lindo maravilloso. And so that's and it says this is a Brazilian thing. I don't know how often they would say this in Portugal. I guess we'll find out. Lindo maravilloso, which means beautiful, marvelous. And it's just, really kind of gushing over how wonderful things are. Lindo maravilloso. And so it says, if you admire someone's work, you might say that. If a place is great, you might say, o local é lindo maravilloso. So you would say it to a place. You might say it about the weather, and you might say it about someone's work. And so if you're talking about a woman, you have to change the gender. So it would be linda maravillosa. And a handsome man, you can also say it about a handsome man. Lindo maravilloso. So I'm not expecting to hear that a lot. if I hear it, someone's being very, very kind. But that doesn't mean that we can't say it to other people while we're out, especially if we're going on tours, we're trying new things and all that kind of stuff. I think we can throw that one in, here and there. So here we go, guys. Again, some of the things that we've talked about. Fala serio. That's a really good one, I think. fique tranquilo. What are some of the others? É mesmo. Pra caramba. I really like that one. So those are things in imagina. So here you are, guys. You're learning every bit of this, and so you should just interject this into conversation, just from time to time. Just throw it in there. And if somebody asks you about it, just say, yeah, yeah, I speak a little Portuguese. And you know what? That is true. You can absolutely say that if you know some phrases. I encourage you to just kind of throw them into conversation. And anyway, that's it for day 23, which means that tomorrow we're 4 weeks into our challenge. So we will do a week 4 summary for tomorrow, and we'll just kind of keep going. We are getting close, and it'll be here before you know it. Before you know it, we'll be getting on a plane, heading over to Portugal, trying to function with little to no sleep that first day. It's going to be great. And I'm trying, I went out yesterday and I stayed out in the sun for about 30 minutes, and it was sunny, and I fully expected to have some sunburn. And I don't know. It's like I've quit reacting to the sun. It's like I'm so pale that even my sunburn is pale. That's how pale I am these days. I'm so pale that even when I'm sunburned, I am pale. So that's it, my friends. That ends for our countdown, day 23 to Porto, Portugal. And we'll do our summary for week 4 tomorrow. And hopefully, I'll see you then. Take care, everybody. Bye.